Bonjour, welcome to your first video for section 2.1. This video has vocabulary that's going to seem like a fairly random list of words in that they don't really have a common theme to them, but the idea behind this is that you be able to discuss things that you like and things that you don't like. And before we get into actually putting things into sentences, we have to have a variety of things that you can talk about. So the first kind of topic of conversation is they're going to give you some ideas of things that you could talk about as far as classes at school that you might like or dislike. So the first one on our list is l'anglais. Remember, I'm pausing so that you can repeat and hopefully work on your pronunciation. L'anglais is English class. Now remember, for French people, that's a foreign language. For us, it's just like your literature and your grammar. Now the reason why there's an M in parentheses behind it is not because you need to spell it like that. It's because it's showing you that that's actually a masculine word. You can see that our articles this time are le's and las and les and L apostrophes. They're not the typical uns and uns that you are used to. So what that M in parentheses is telling you is that, hey, we know that you don't know about this yet, but this is giving you an idea as far as this is a masculine word and not a feminine word. For the next one, you have l'école, which is school. Again, that's l'école. And again, the F there tells you that it is feminine. Le français, which is French class. Les mathématiques, which can be shortened to les maths if you would like, which is math class. Then we are getting into some musical things, just kind of again as a point of reference for talking about things that you like and you don't like. We have le baladeur, or le baladeur MP3, which is an MP3 player. Les écouteurs are the headphones that you plug into that. The types of music you could listen to la musique classique, as in classic or classical music, and the opposite of that would of course be la musique moderne, which would be modern music. Another place where you could potentially listen to music would be la radio, which is of course the radio. If we have music, we're also going to talk about literature. Some things that you might like or not like to read, depending on your personal opinion, include un roman, which is a novel or a chapter book. Un journal, which is not a journal, it's a newspaper. Un magazine, pretty easy to figure out. Une bande dessinée is a comic strip. They also abbreviate that by saying une BD, because let's face it, bande dessinée is a pretty long word. If you're into art, some things you might want to discuss, or if you're not into art, you might talk about how you like to draw with crayon de couleur, which is colored pencil. And the reason why de couleur is in parentheses is so if you just want to talk about a pencil, you can just describe un crayon. The word for a drawing is un dessin. Then they get into a couple of food items that you might like or dislike, such as le chocolat, which is chocolate, les frites, which are French fries, and again that F in parentheses just tells you that that is indeed a feminine word, because right now it's plural and you can't tell. La glace, which is ice cream. And then a couple other random things here for you. We have un SMS or un texto. Texto is usually the more popular one for a text message, or in the olden days an instant message. Les vacances, which is a vacation. Everybody likes those. And then a voiture de sport. Just voiture is car, but if you add that de sport, you're talking about a sports car. These are some activities that you might talk about liking or not liking. Again, these are actual action words or verbs. So the action of drawing is dessiner. The action of singing is chanter, which looks a lot like chant. Dormir is to sleep, and if it helps you remember it, whenever you're in college, you sleep in a dorm. So dormir has the word sleep in it, if it helps you. Écouter de la musique is to listen to music. Envoyer un email, to send an email. Maybe you like or don't like to étudier, to study. Or lire, which is to read. Manger, is to eat. Parler anglais is to speak English, whereas parler français is to speak French. Regarder la télé is to watch TV or regarder la télévision. Surfer sur Internet is to surf the Internet. Téléphoner à des amis is to call friends. And travailler, be careful, it's not to travel, it's to work.